Modern production machines need to fulfill many different requirements. Different products should be produced at the same time on the very same machine. There is little time for maintenance and cleaning because downtimes need to be eliminated, and the footprint of the machines needs to be as small as possible because shop floor is very expensive and also very rare. The product portfolio of Beckhoff Automation offers many exciting solutions for all of these challenges. Today, we would like to look into product transport and the XPlanar system. The XPlanar system is a novel system from Beckhoff, which is offered since 2018 and enables free 2D product transport, which is contactless. The XPlanar system is a so-called planar motor. A planar motor consists basically out of two parts. The first part, what we see in the lower half of the picture, is the XPlanar tile. The XPlanar tile is the active part of the system and transfers electrical energy into an electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field comes out of the XPlanar tile, and there it meets the XPlanar mover. The XPlanar mover is the black object here in the picture, and the XPlanar mover contains many very strong permanent magnets, and these permanent magnets create a magnetic field on the downside of the XPlanar mover, so not on the upside. The two magnetic fields repel each other, and what we see is a levitational effect. By powering up different coils and different XPlanar tiles, we can make the magnetic field move around the entire surface, and with this we can move the mover around in 2 dimensions. Furthermore, we can manipulate the electromagnetic field in a way that we are able to generate 6 degrees of freedom movement, so tilting and rotating around all of the other axes is possible too. For the automation of the machine of the future, Beckhoff offers a small product portfolio, a small toolbox of XPlanar products. This includes first and foremost the XPlanar tile, which we see here in the middle, and also from the back side here with the connection area. The XPlanar tile contains all necessary electronic components to run the XPlanar system. So there is no need for external power supplies, position feedback systems, or power electronics. Everything is integrated into one very, very compact housing. On top of the XPlanar tile, we have the XPlanar movers. The movers are available in 3 different sizes, from very small to quite big. And according to the desired product packing density and the product weight, the users can pick the right movers for their application. Starts with 400 grams of payload for the very small mover and goes up to 4 kilograms for the biggest mover. We are preparing currently hygienic versions of the movers, which are completely encapsulated in stainless steel for especially hygienically demanding environments, and all of these movers can be identified uniquely. All of the functionalities of the system are orchestrated by the software, which is shown in the upper corner there. And the software takes care of everything around the XPlanar, from the first commissioning to the optimization of paths. And of course, all of this merges seamlessly with the PC-based control approach from Beckhoff. So the XPlanar tile here contains little intelligence and communicates via a high-performance field bus with Ethercat G to our central IPC, so the brain of the machine. The IPC runs TwinCAD, and TwinCAD takes care of everything around the XPlanar. This means, for example, the position calculation of the movers or the collision avoidance between the movers. Apart from this, TwinCAD is running as usual additional functionalities. For example, the visualization of the machine, or the controller of a robota, or the communication to a cloud system. The PC-based control approach has many different advantages. For you as a customer, it's super easy to diagnose and optimize existing machines because all data is available in one central point. For us as the developers of the system, it's also super exciting because we can provide new functionalities of the system just via software update. I would like to introduce 2 of the functionalities to you right now, which we will bring into the system in the very foreseeable future. The first feature, which is available via software update, is the so-called mover coupling. We are able to harmonize the controllers of the individual movers so that they are fine with the coupling of the movers through a rigid adapter. In this case, we have coupled 4 big XPlanar movers together with an aluminum frame, and now we can carry up to 14 kilograms. That's enough, for example, for a beverage crate. With these new payload dimensions, we are able to address a whole new application type, and we are really excited for your ideas of what kind of heavy products can be transported with the XPlanar 2. Additional use cases might also open up when we have another degree of freedom for the XPlanar system, and this is exactly what comes with the next software update. This functionality is about the mover rotation. In the video, we see how we can rotate the mover on certain positions of the XPlanar system in a very, very dynamic way. Rotations with up to 600 revolutions per minute are possible. We can not only rotate very fast, but we can also rotate the movers in 90-degree steps, as seen here, to orientate pieces or products for succeeding processing steps, so just to bring everything in the right direction for the next processing step. We think that there are many other use cases for the rotation, and also again we are very excited to hear your thoughts on this feature. Next to the mover coupling and the mover rotation, we are also working on many different and many other projects and many new functionalities which will also come to you via software updates. So there is very, very high investment security for existing XPlanar systems, because you can always make them up to date with just a software update. Last but not least, I would like to introduce a couple of use cases for the XPlanar system. The first use case for very small XPlanar systems is about dedicated functionalities. So we can build up small XPlanar systems, maybe just one tile or two tiles, which are taking care of one specific functionality. This could be, as we have seen in the video, for example, a rotation functionality which mixes liquids together. But we could also use the XPlanar system as a positioning stage. So we can do very accurate positioning with the XPlanar system, and on this system we can then, for example, present a product to a camera, and then the camera does some optical inspection of the product. We can also carry out shaking movements, and again, with these shaking movements with defined amplitude and frequency, we can mix together two different liquids, for example. The real fun starts when we add many different XPlanar tiles to the application. Then we use the XPlanar system in the more classical way as a transport system. In these cases, it's important to consider that the XPlanar tiles can be arranged in whatever way the application requires. You can have linear arrangement, as you see it here, but you can also have rectangular arrangements, or you can have, for example, circles or tree structures. The form of the XPlanar system really follows the desired functionality. On top of the XPlanar tiles, each and every mover moves completely individually and independent. The movers take individual passes through the entire machine. In this case, the mover moves quite chaotic from station to station, but it's also possible that the mover does not go to station B after it was at station A. It's also possible that the mover goes straight to station C or to station D. Another advantage of using the XPlanar system as your transport system is the handling of problems. Sometimes something goes wrong and a product needs to receive special care. In this case, the product could just go to station D and it could wait at station D while the rest of the machine is in full operation. Once a worker has come and fixes the problem, the mover can continue operation and the product just re-enters the product stream. The advantages of such a solution with the XPlanar become even more evident when adding another mover, because then it's really clear that each mover moves completely decoupled from the other movers through the entire machine, and we are really able to manufacture different products on the same machine at the same time. So this is really all about industrialized lot size 1 production. Last but not least, there are also other things which we can do with the 2D movement flexibility which the XPlanar gives us. In this case, we see how XPlanar combines different functionalities. On the right side, we have 3 different machines which feed into the XPlanar system. The XPlanar combines these 3 product streams into one. So the XPlanar is working as a track switch here. In the middle, we see a buffer of products, and in this buffer, the products are stored to level out, for example, different cycle times of the infeeding machines. On the outside, on the outfeed of the machine, we have a very defined output, so the XPlanar system also works as a sorting system. So we have 3 different machines combined into one with very, very low mechanical effort and very, very low maintenance requirements. I think this is a very interesting example and could give some interesting ideas about what is possible with the XPlanar. If we have created some interest in the XPlanar technology, we are more than happy to get in touch with you. Almost every Beckhoff subsidiary in the world has an own XPlanar system and XPlanar experts. So it's very easy to get a demonstration of the XPlanar system or to even do some first tests together for your individual application with the local Beckhoff team. In addition to these demonstrations, we can also offer our pre-assembled systems, the so-called starter kits. With these starter kits, you can really learn how to program an XPlanar system. You can really figure out how to do the first steps towards an XPlanar application. At the end of my presentation, there's nothing left but saying thanks for your attention, and we are very much looking forward to work together with you on your machine of the future. Thank you and goodbye.